What's up, guys? This is the Ahnyverse Hunger Games. In District 1, we have me and Arnie. In District 2, we have Yonko and Andy. In District 3, we have Ducky and Doge. In District 4, we have Fanboy and Zoro. In District 5, we have Rex and Limit. In District 6, we have Paul and Slushy. In District 7, we have Chris and Green. In District 8, we have new member Eggs and retired member, I think, Garster. District 9, we have Minty and Bulbasaur. In District 10, we have the clankers that always come to the Twitch streams and Alex. In District 11, we have the meme gun and Eric Cartman. And District 12, I was out of ideas. And then we also have Arnie's brother. So let's proceed. Ducky runs away from the cornucopia. Slushy grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Chris runs away from the cornucopia. Eric Cartman grabs a sword. Rex grabs a backpack, not realising it's empty. Sorry for my voice, guys. I'm feeling kinda sick. Buttons grabs a shovel, so I grab a shovel. Eggs breaks Limit's nose for a basket of bread. Minty finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Arnie's brother runs away. The clankers run away. Oh dear. Paul grabs a backpack, not realising it is empty. Fanboy finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Yonko runs away from the cornucopia. Green finds a canteen of water. The meme guns kill. Help, I'm out of ideas for his supplies. I suppose that's cool. Doge runs away from the cornucopia. Bulbasaur runs away from the cornucopia. Andy and Alex fight for a bag. Alex gives up and retreats. Zoro snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Arnie and Garster fight for a bag. That is actually canon. Arnie gives up and retreats. Day 1. Slushy makes a wooden spear. Arnie picks flowers. What is bro doing? Green makes a wooden spear. Ducky searches for water. Zoro kills Chris. No, Chris has a with his own weapon. Limit, Eric Cartman, the meme gun, and Eggs hunt for other tributes. Fanboy makes a wooden spear. Yonko scares away Alex. A Bulbasaur questions his sanity. Buttons travels to higher ground. Rex collects fruits from a tree. Doge sprains his ankle while running away from Minty. Arnie's brother hunts for other tributes. Garster explores the arena. The clankers die. Let's go. Arnie camouflages himself in the bushes. And Paul, the couch, makes a wooden spear. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Help a literal filler character, Chris and the clankers. Proceed. The meme guns, Alex, Arnie and Yonko sleep in shifts. Bulbasaur loses sight of where he is. Doge defeats Garster in a fight but spares his life. Paul cooks his food before putting his fire out. Eric Cartman, Ducky and Fanboy tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Green convinces Limit to snuggle with him. I'm gonna ignore that. Rex and Minty hold hands. I'm gonna ignore that. I receive fresh food. Come on. Andy seeds the fire, but stays hidden. Slushy cooks his food before putting his fire out. Arnie's brother stays awake all night, and Zoro receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Alex searches for firewood. This is now day 2. Zoro questions his sanity. Paul tends to Garster's wound. Arnie's brother tends to Eric Cartman's wound. I receive more fresh food from a sponsor. Eggs kills Fanboy with a hatchet. Green picks flowers. Ducky dies of dysentery. Arnie stalks Yonko. Rex begs for Minty to kill him. They refuse, keeping Rex alive. The meme guns bleed out due to untreated injury. Andy thinks about home. Doge goes fishing. Slushy fishes. Doge goes hunting. Slushy fishes. Bulbasaur gets fruit from a tree. And Limit receives medical supplies. Why is it not proceeding? Oh. No, this is... Oh. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Fanboy from District 4. Ducky than the meme guns. Green tries to sing himself to sleep. Buttons, me, Limit and Doge sleep in shifts. Yonko begs for Arnie to kill him. That is so not Yonko. He refuses, keeping Yonko alive. Andy sets up camp for the night. Minty, Bulbasaur, Alex, Arnie's brother, and Paul sleep in shifts. Eric Cartman sets up camp for the night. Garster, Rex, and Slushy cheerfully sing songs together, and Eggs destroys Zoro's supplies while he is asleep. Garster strangles Zoro after engaging into a fistfight. I steal from Eggs when he isn't looking. Limit makes a wooden spear. Andy picks flowers. Arnie's brother, Rex, Slushy, Alex, and Arnie himself hunt for other tributes. Yonko thinks about home. Green explores the arena. Minty thinks about home. Paul explores the arena. Bulbasaur bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Eric Cartman begs for Doge to kill him. He refuses, keeping Eric Cartman alive. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Zoro and Bulbasaur. Paul screams for help that night. Eggs and Doge sleep in shifts. Garster receives clean water. Green dies from hypothermia. Andy thinks about home. Me and Arnie's brother tell stories about themselves to each other. Slushy stabs Minty while her back is turned. Alex destroys Limit's supplies while she is asleep. Yonko can't start the fire. Rex screams for help. And Eric Cartman dies from an infection. And Arnie loses his sight. Day 4. Alex thinks about home. Garster camouflages himself. Yonko throws a knife into Arnie's brother. Limit, Paul, myself, and Slushy hunt for other tributes. Andy, Doge, and Arnie hunt for other tributes. Eggs and Rex proceed to work together. So tonight, Green, Minty, Eric Cartman, and Arnie's brother were killed. Garster cries himself to sleep. Alice convinces Limit to snuggle. Paul questions his sanity. Eggs, Rex, and Slushy cheerfully sing songs together. Yonko receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Andy, Arnie, me, and Doge sleep in shifts. Andy defeats Arnie in this fight but spares his life. Eggs picks flowers. I spray my ankle while running away from Limit. Oh no. Rex tries to spear fish with a trident. Paul sprains his ankle while running away from Doge. Slushy, Garster, and Alex hunt for other tribute. And Yonko camouflages himself. No one died. I attempt to start a fire but I'm unsuccessful. Rex fends Garster, Alex, and Doge away from his fire. Paul receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. I'm going to ignore that. Egg strangles Slushy with a rope. Arnie screams for help, and Limit dies from an infection. Rex tries to sleep through the day. Doge sets off an explosive, killing Alex. Arnie receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Eggs tries to sleep through the day. Yonko dies from hypothermia. I tend to Andy's wounds, and Garster sets Paul on fire with a Molotov. 5 cannon shots that night. Slushy, Limit, Alex, Yonko, and Paul. Andy, Arnie, and Eggs discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Gaster and me run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Rex defeats Doge in a fight but spares his life. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, and weapons. Memoirs from the tribute's family. Doge and me decide to not go. Egg severely injures Arnie and leaves him to die, and no one else goes. Eggs make a wooden spear. Doge dies from an infection. I make a shack. Rex dies from an infection. Gaster runs away from Andy. The area begins to rapidly contract. Andy is electrocuted, thinking they could escape. Gaster and Eggs run through the border together. 6 cannon shots that night. Arnie, Doge, Rex, Andy, Gaster, and Eggs. I won! No way. I swear that wasn't rigged. Anyways, bye guys.